I guess I'm live. Alright, I definitely am live. I need to make more videos. Alright. It was so late. One, because I was spending a lot of time eating this dinner. Kind of close. I did a lot of cooking today. A loaded potato. Here's fuck. Wow, I'm still only 3 minutes. I need to change. Like the prime. Let's see here. Can I hear myself? Not a delay. What is it? Why am I hearing myself? That Twitch I not mute. Just try and ride off of that. Sid Meier. Yeah, it was Twitch that was unmuted. Ugh. You see this? What I've been obsessed with. So you don't just like open up and eat the potato, you then spatch mash in cheese and garlic into the potato. nice creamy texture. Salt and pepper, right? And loaded with I could have loaded it with the steak that I made, and this
in a day maybe?
Everything.
They ask for everything. More.
Yeah, time.
Green onions, olives.
Have to heat
So wait,
these.
what is this other than basically starch plus lots of coffee? And bake it. Oh, and throw in some mac and cheese and sour cream.
This is ridiculous.
Honestly, this is like too much for me. I just mixed in cheese and bacon. Oh, and is that supposed to be sour cream or something? No, he already put the sour cream. That was ketchup and mayonnaise, or now hot sauce. All right, so honestly, that's too much. I guess half of what I saw it was this
What
guy.
size spuds do you do? Well, we've got small, medium, large, or we've got the extra large.
Oh, I'll go for extra large, man.
Extra large?
Yeah,
You sure?
Yeah.
My audio. And I'll unplug and replug.
Salt, butter,
that-
pepper, mate.
Oh, yes, please. Beans and cheese as well.
Beans and cheese.
Beans and
that is like a
cheese, yeah?
standard
Yeah,
thing in
perfect.
Taco Bell,
Cheese
bean
first.
and cheese.
Yeah, of course.
Man, he is just dolloping in that butter. It literally is a
I'll
big
put a bit of
roast
salt
potato.
on there for you, buddy. Just open that up. Bloody hell. Get that in there.
As you can see, he's mixing it all up and then also adding in cheese.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
I'm definitely not gonna be
ridiculous.
hungry now.
Some sense of portions control, please.
Jesus Christ.
Anything else, mate?
I don't think I'll need any more.
That'll be £50, please.
Yes, Jesus.
There you go. Cash or card? What size spuds do you do?
Alright, so the guy runs off, but I get Bud Brothers, our channel dedicated.
First customer today gets a free potato. Go on now. Hello, bro. You okay? Oh, oh, crap. What are we getting, broskies?
Give me a garlic chili chicken.
Garlic chili chicken, yeah? Would you like salt, pepper, just a bit of spud dust? Yeah.
So he's doing like cut one in half. No, I don't think
Scottish
these are russets. Brits seem to have their own type of potato called an
Accent.
maybe better than this.
Glasgow, come on, bro.
What was that even? That the cheese? No, is that
Cheese on, sorry, your cheese.
Yeah, we've got cheese on. That's
A
perfect.
wee bit of
That is
cheese.
so much cheese. Alright, this guy's not working it in there.
You love your potatoes in Scotland, mate.
Potatoes are good, though.
You got the Albert Bartlett over there, aren't you?
Aye. They're good, though.
Garlic chili chicken. Crispy onion sham sauce, bro.
Yeah, we've got onions, mate, and that's me.
Yeah, so this is what I've been interested in for the past couple of days. So I finally
Yeah,
bought
man.
it
There
to
you go,
make
bro.
myself.
Skates.
In any case, here's something more interesting. This is new, so
There were students who were in that room that subdued him and rendered him no longer alive. I don't know how else to say it, but they basically were able to terminate the threat.
terminate the threat. They killed him.
So he was not shot.
He was not shot.
He shot 3 people.
Correct. We have information that he shot 3 people.
The one that went to Virginia.
Okay, so I guess some of the students must have taken a bullet because if he shot 3 people, there's the lieutenant colonel who died, who's an Apache. In like Afghanistan, who's now doing, being a current, being an instructor in at Old Dominion University. So he died. So I guess 2 other students got grazing wounds. So yeah, students at Old Dominion University beat the Muslim attacker to death. So this guy has got some claims here saying, got some extra insight on this and why they're being vague about how the attack was stopped from a student I know at ODU. They didn't just rush him. They didn't just stab him 22 times. They gouged his fucking eyes out. And that's apparently where they think most of the blood loss came from. Yeah, you got a lot of high pressure blood coming from your face. So if you get your eyes gouged out, like probably, I don't think Bloods has the highest amount. Because people can lose an eye. But maybe they just went so overboard with his eye sockets that it burst a bunch of other blood vessels. That caused the blood loss. So oh, damn, kind of gross, but he's dead. Shy, you gotta say based and leave it. Come on, girl. All right. Congress for CT1. Free speech absolutes. Corruption is a cause of poverty. Physician. Who is this? CT1. She's from Connecticut. Connecticut, USA. I for Congress. Heck is this? From last year. I don't think she's running any. Oh god. Don't need to see that, but alright, now that's some interesting news. Trump should have the students invited to the White House and give them some kind of medal. I agree. Technically, they are, if they're cadets, they're technically in some military status, even though it's reserved. They should be eligible for something. Oh god. You are a terrorist and you picked the wrong classroom. Oh god. More copyright music. I was literally just stabbing him at this point. Oh fuck yes, make the pain a deterrent. Slowly bleeding out through your eyeballs is a good lesson for any other would-be terror. This is incredible speculation. Alright, then there was the synagogue attempted attack. Dipshit drove into the synagogue and then, I don't know, apparently he got stuck inside the car, like how he crashed the car into the building, got him stuck in the car, he couldn't get out. So he tried firing from there and apparently then committed suicide at some point. With the gunshot wound. So now here's something else that's ridiculous that just came out. This Patriots take account dedicated to researching, monitoring, exposing right-wing extremism and other threats to democracy. So they found this video of Brandon Herrera.
I'm Brandon Herrera with Fayetteville Arsenal Camp number 168.
With what?
Hi there, I'm Brandon Herrera with Fayetteville Arsenal Camp number 168. Welcome
Fayetteville.
to the SCV. The SCV, or the Sons of Confederate Veterans, is a historical honor society dedicated to preserving Confederate heritage and learning more about our ancestors who fought and died in the War of Northern Aggression. The SCV is open.
Alright, now that's a very interesting word. War of Northern Aggression. I actually have an interesting story when I was at Pensacola before I failed out being a pilot. They would often loan out some of the ensigns who are stuck there waiting to actually start training because they get so backed up at times. What happened was, so I get the flight museum, they loan out the ensigns bag checkers and ticket watchers at the Naval Aviation Museum that they have on base there that's open to the public. Although I can't comprehend right now how you can get to it as a normal person, but you can. So I was doing that, and at some point, like official for the museum was there. Everyone kept on all the other staff kept on referring to him as Santa Claus because, you know, old, jolliest, slightly rotund, and a nice white beard. And then we get into some weird historical discussions, like sitting across. I'm at a podium, and then he's at a desk, like a foot away from me. And he just casually starts talking about the Civil War and refers to it as the War of Northern Aggression. Now, at this point, I'm not like, you know, one who gets hung up about Confederate heritage. The only thing I can say is that it's really unoptical. Hence why they're bringing this shit up now. So, in short, I'm not going to hold this against him, but at this otherwise federal public institution and museum that normies could come across and lead to a soldier like that, to an ensign like myself who from anywhere in the country, like that's kind of, it could be very provocative. So I was just staring at him. Well, I definitely probably looked like weirdly off-put when he said War of Northern Aggression, but that was more of like my surprise that he would just come out so forthwith about referring it to it as that. I was like, okay. And I come from a Northeast state, so it's not like I have any particular love for Confederacy. I don't particularly hate it. It's just I was so surprised that he came out and said that shit.
Or any male over the age of 12 years old who has an ancestor who fought in the Confederate Army. The Fayetteville Arsenal Camp meets the first Tuesday of every month. 12 years old who has an ancestor who fought in the Confederate Army. The SCV is open to any male over the age of 12 years old who has an ancestor who fought in the Confederate Army.
That's not me. I don't think I have anybody in the Civil War.
The Fayetteville Arsenal Camp meets the first.
My last name probably appears in there because it's otherwise generic European name, but I don't think I have any direct ancestors in that
Tuesday
register.
of every month at 7 o'clock at the Cumberland County Wildlife Club. And what happens is, us guys, we get together and we eat supper. A meal is provided at every meeting, and it's usually good, you know, southern cooked food. And Danny is one of the guys who works behind the kitchen for us. And Danny, if you're out there listening to this, more fried chicken, please.
More fried chicken.
I swear, our membership's going to go up 200%. Fried chicken. All right, now that that's out of the way, what usually happens at our meetings is we listen to a guest speaker, or maybe one of our members gives a presentation about a little known fact about the war, or a battle, or something like that. And once a year, we actually have what we call our annual Yankee shoot, where we go out back with black powder rifles and some that were actually in the war, some survivor Enfields. And we go out and we shoot up posters of our favorite Yankees, and it really is pretty cool. Another
Shoot that Yankee soldier. Hold up, where is it? Man, I'm just like hold up. Oh my God. Oh, this thing. How is this rendered in Japanese? idea where the Japanese fits in there. I heard like Yankee in there somewhere. Hold up. Night Corps Southern Soldier. Yes. Literally 6 months ago. I was definitely seeing memes about this shit like over 3 years ago.
I'll place my knapsack on my back, my rifle on my shoulder. I'll march away to the firing line, kill that Yankee soldier. I'll kill that Yankee soldier. I'll march away to the firing line and kill that Yankee soldier.
There's more lines to it.
I should not recover. Oh, who will protect my wife and child? Care for my aged mother. Who care for my aged mother? Oh, who will protect my wife and child and care for my aged mother?
Alright, so there's more than just, you know, like pure hatred. So I'm aware of this fucking meme and I find it cute. So, alright, fine. You want to like shoot up depictions of Yankee soldiers, I'm all okay with that.
The thing that the
I don't
camp
care.
does is once a year we try to take a trip where we rent a van and we get as many camp members as can go together, and we go down to a famous battle site. Like in years past, we went to Chancellorsville and Manassas, and just last year we went to Chickamauga, and we get personal tours a lot of times from the Rangers, and we're very well received, and we eat dinner together, and we get a hotel and swap lies and just hang out with
Swap lies or lives?
other members of the camp, and usually it's a lot of fun. Now, even with all the cool stuff that the SCV does, like
By the way, I just want to look at like how prim and prep he is. He's got a belt and his shirt's tucked in.
the annual Sam Davis
This is most definitely not him nowadays.
Youth
Brandon
Camp
Herrera.
or the Lee Jackson Ball, there is a more serious side to what we do here. Where I'm sitting today is what's left of the Fable Arsenal. It was one of the biggest arsenals in the entire Confederacy during the war. It's a major historical site. And if you can hear some of the background noise in this video, it is because several years ago, a bunch of politicians got together when no one was looking, and they approved a major highway that cut right through the middle, literally cutting this historical site in half, totally disrespecting the heritage and the history behind this important site. And that is what the SCV does. We're here to protect sites like this and stop things like that from happening.
That is smart. Everyone should be doing that. I brought up in a separate tweet that I actually completely reworded the wrong way, is that even as somebody who is irreligious as me, I would if I had enough money, I would set up a foundation whose sole purpose is to go around and buying up historic, like churches or other historic artifacts, but I go after churches in places that are seeing demographic transformation. So like, textbook case, there was like a famous Catholic cathedral in Buffalo, New York, that got bought by some Muslim religious organization, and they're going to convert it into a mosque. I want an institution that would buy that church from whatever diocese and preserve it as a church, and like, you know, leave it there as a middle finger for all the newcomers coming in. Just like, no, you don't get to conquer the fucking mosque. You don't get to turn the cathedral into a fucking mosque. Fuck you. Heard some of my family from Buffalo complain like there's too many Muslims out there. It was only a couple years ago I was hearing that. God knows what it's like now. In any case, so the organization should do that, is buy up historic sites, preserve them, making sure that it can't be bought by other people who would even like use them for its purpose for desecration. Churches, historical sites like this. So all the power to the Sons of Confederate Veterans buying up, you know, historic sites from the Confederacy and preserving them, whatever spin or narrative they want.
Because those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. History's all around.
Is he open carrying? Yes, he is open carrying on that belt. I mean, I guess that's particularly on brand on him, but I guess nowadays I think he probably concealed carry.
I'm standing on what used to be one of the largest arsenals in the entire Confederacy, and it's in your backyard. Fayetteville is full of history, so join us in celebrating it and to protect it. We meet the first Tuesday night of every month, 7 o'clock at the Cumberland County Wildlife Club. I hope to see you there.
Cumberland County Wildlife. How old is this video? This is like some 2000 shit. Oh, like early aughts. Damn. Here's, of course, Razorfist saying, let me vote for him even harder. You live in Arizona, dipshit. So far, hold up, let me just. I mean, nothing in there was about fucking slavery. The Confederacy is about preserving heritage and history. Yeah, he got the endorsement. And what's the last thing he's done is like, life is like a box of chocolates. Very privileged to have gotten a chance to sit down and talk with the importance of veteran advocacy with Lieutenant Dan himself, Gary Sinise. Honoring Canines Day, Canine Veterans Day. Heroism takes many forms. Marine turned world champion, adaptive athlete. They have a website that can figure out. You know, he's an actor, but my life's work has been to honor and support the nation's veterans, first responders, wounded families of the fallen, and enduring invisible wound. Launched Gary's nation to expand that mission. Severely wounded heroes, family of fallen heroes, wounds, PSD, first responder communities, veteran of every conflict, custom home building, homes designed for the individual needs of America. Okay, so houses based around people, you know, who have like full-on amputations. First responder support, providing equipment and training to our first responders to perform the local community. Educating the next generation. Remembering 9/11. Gary Sinise and Lieutenant Dan Band hosting free uplifting concerts for service members, first responders, and their families. Very nice. Honoring families of fallen heroes. I don't know. Giving trips to Disneyland. And he's got a podcast. Mental wellness, no mobility devices and vehicles, home modifications, World War II veteran celebration. I wonder if they're gonna like hound down Mr. Gary Sinise and ask him to disavow Brandon over this video. That's all he's been up to. It. His replies. Oh, this is his would-be opponent, Katie Padilla Stout. Padilla. I was the first to call for his resignation. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh yeah, she's trying to say that Brandon Herrera is against Tony Gonzalez resigning. She's getting check noted, and here he is also as well. So
involved. If I didn't get involved, my congressman would continue to vote and act this way with no consequences. So I looked at our Republican primary and I jumped into the ring. Something I have some experience with.
Here in a sec. Oh, nice job.
Oh, I guess this is from
If I didn't
creators. It's boxing match thing. Steak. Love you, brother. Come visit in DC sometime. All right, so. So we'll see how he deals with this, although I swear nobody cares. Although I'm hearing somebody say, all right, cook. Oh, they have their own comparison analysis featuring trusted voice of choose your plan. The Cook political report. I heard some people like thinking that that now that this has come out, there's a chance that Texas 23 might go oh yeah, they're claiming now that Texas 23 has gone from solid Republican to likely Republican. Actually, I need to desperately go to the bathroom. Please excuse me for a moment. I don't know what just came over me. Alright, I'm back. That was weird. Oh. Oh. Any of the geniuses streaming Lego Star Wars. I probably need to go back and check the VODs on this. Oh my god. Oh, wow. This is an old school Lego Star Wars. This is something new. She's new to Star Wars and she's playing it first through Lego Star Wars. Are you kidding me? This thing's like a third-person shooter. What is this? This is weird. It's still the same thing, but yeah, it becomes a third-person shooter. I don't know what the heck this... Oh, it's the Skywalker saga, not the OG stuff that I saw. What's her... Enma play. Okay, so yeah. California 8 toss-up to lean Democrats. Pennsylvania governor, likely Democrats, safely Democrat. House, so Democrats still got it. Chance of Democrats control Congress hits 85%. That was right. So back just to finish up with Brandon Herrera here. One, people online are okay with this. Again, this video is like the most mild thing ever. It's not like the most like spouting Confederate revision history or something of the like, or hating on black people. It's about preserving heritage and yada yada. In any case, so a lot of people are okay with it. Kaiser online. Do I follow this? Seems like a cool enough dude. Remember that the most abhorrent thing to these people is an American who loves their heritage unapologetically. I vote for Random before any corrupt politicians. This Padilla, known to that particular. Why are all these conservatives so fucking weird? Also, the guy was 100% getting railed at these camps. What camps? Dare I say, let's. Oh, it's formerly James Kirkpatrick, now Kevin DeAnna, who's very caustic figure to say the least. Put it mild. Some bitch I know. Great people always knew how to put together a good potluck. Honoring those who fought to preserve slavery is just. Oh, here's his opponent again. Another example of why Brandon Herrera has no business in the are not the values of the people of TX23. Hispanic congressional candidate Herrera is a neo-Confederate carpetbagger. These dolts just keep getting weirder and weirder. This is about Texas that draws them in like lots to it. What is it about Texas that draws them in lots to it? Fayetteville. So this must have been when he was in North Carolina. At some point before he moved back to Texas. As far as I understand, he grew up in Texas, but his dad's military career moved him out to North Carolina, where I guess he took some roots. But I guess he got drawn into tribe crew with Donut Operator and well, Eli Double Tap that they that he eventually pulled into, moved back to San. Been doing videos out of there for a while. Not sending their best, how based. 2014, this was rather normal. This was also 12 plus years ago when he was 19, but thank you for selling him to us even more. Very nice, yeah. I'm a proud open member of my local SCV. Christian family, Navy Corpsman, 7th generation Floridian, Mount Southern. Yeah. You director of? State director of American Nation. No idea what that is. Oh, some name that I have no idea how to pronounce. This is a great recruitment video for the SCV. I hope the upset liberals share it far and wide, help spread the message. I visited an SCV meeting as a guest speaker, can't confirm they're fun. Wow, okay, that was not what I was expecting. Property right absolutist. Okay. Also great to see a young man recruiting next generation, should be stepping up. I didn't know he could get more based. NC Ray's Brandon Herrera was an active member of the Fayetteville chapter of Sons of Confederate Veterans. What could be more patriotic than honoring the memory of your ancestors who fought honorably and bravely to defend our state from external aggression? Old North Patriots. We are an organization which seeks to put the influence of policy in order to push Christian and North Carolina first ethos. We are fighting for Christ and country. Right? Oh, Orc Brand's Katana Corps. Civil War was 200 years ago. Not yet. Getting close there. 150 years ago off the top of my head. But both sides were American. If you think Confederates as traitors, you're not true. We recognize that the Southerners were not just traitors. This was a civil war between brothers over a severe dispute. And those who fought on the other side in the Confederacy were just Americans as the rest of us. Yes, I appreciate it. You missed the most term this view, the most base things ever. So like a lot of people on here don't. Although I wonder, so Twitter may be all for this, but online, are they actually gonna? Or I mean, is the general public gonna be okay with it? It's gonna get spread? Is it gonna get picked up by local news? Is it gonna get picked up by national news? Who knows? Anything? U.S. flag rises over Caracas embassy after Maduro capture. Oh, yeah, that's right. Venezuela is like doing our tune. Dancing to our tune at this point. Why is the fuck the Tories? Just the Tories. Reform UK is the party of patriotic normal people from all walks of life. Joseph David. I spoke to white working class voters, Hindu and Muslims, all on one road in Hendon. All will vote Reform UK in May. Amazing that Labour have made. Always what he's getting. Right, I don't know. Idea what this. Yeah, I don't know what to talk about. Yeah, that's it. That's. I wonder if it will actually like discuss. You know, it's a strong. It's like the district. He ends up being. Brandon ends up like winning the district harder than Tony Gonzalez ever did. Even with this shit coming out. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so this is the other thing that happened. The United States struck over 90 military targets, including missile and naval mine storage facilities on Carg Island on March 13th. U.S. President Donald Trump stated the United States did not target Iranian oil infrastructure on the island. 4 key takeaways. An OSINT account geolocated CENTCOM footage that shows the United States struck Carg Airport, the Carg Air Defense Complex, and Matla ul Fajr radar on Carg Island. Trump said the United States did not wipe out Iranian oil infrastructure on the island, but warned that the United States could decide to do so if Iran continues to disrupt shipping. That's a lot more oil that's going to, like, not get out there. Yes, most of their oil goes to China, but if they don't get Iranian oil, they're going to try sucking up all the other oil. So prices are still. Iran continues to target regional energy infrastructure on March 14th. Iran conducted drone attack targeting the UAE's Fujairah port, which is one of the largest oil storage facilities in the Middle East. Combined force has significantly limited Iran's ability to conduct retaliatory attacks against energy infrastructure and other targets in the Middle East. This has degraded Iran's ballistic missile drone capabilities as evident. The IDF apparently struck air defense system production sites in Raj al-Bor province on March 14th. These strikes are part of combined forces to degrade Iran's ability to rebuild its air. The IDF also struck a diesel engine manufacturing company in East Azerbaijan province that is a subsidiary of the U.S. sanctioned industrial development of Iran. Alright, so this is Carg Island. Did they just run tunnels to this place? Why is this like isolated island well off the coast for Iran? Why is this the main export? Why isn't it somebody connected to 90 targets? as you can see over here, and use targeted air defense site, targeted air Malta Alpha Raider site, cargo defense comp. Didn't touch any of the fuel things. Park Island Export Terminal, Artesh hovercraft. Artesh being the regular army of Iran versus the IRGC. Just wonder, like, does all the oil come into some place? Park Island Air Defense Comp. Does all the oil come from on land somewhere and then shipped to here? Is it piped in? Also, Israel's apparently looking to take a giant chunk out of Lebanon and fully go heads on against. I'll wonder if they can actually pull it off well enough. Hezbollah, once they get in, are they going to? Can they effectively attrite Israeli forces in close quarter combat? Who knows? I mean, if it starts getting that bad, they might just call a bomb in on any building that gives them any semblance of. Iranian ballistic missile crew and drones launched at Arab Emirates February 28, 2026. All gone down. They've launched 33 drones and 9 ballistic missiles today. Still a lot. 332. But they may be getting more accurate. Right. Confirmed airstrike. IDF struck air defense on and in trees. Island. Second follow this. Further analysis on the war with Iran in March 14th. Iran update special report. This evening, read our latest analysis about the war here. Latest up. Begging for donation. Oh. Any country except for the US and Israel can pass through the Strait of Hormuz, Iranian foreign minister says. I mean, we don't get our oil from there, it's everyone else in the world. Although there is something about so it just, I don't know, can't be an American owned or flagged ship. That could be a lot of them. So I don't know if this is going to be enough to say. Alright, this is 2 hours ago. Russian forces conduct a large-scale series of drone and missile strikes against Ukraine on the nights of March 14th to 14th that caused significant civilian casualties in Kiev city. More key takeaways. Ukrainian forces continue long-range strikes against Russian military and oil infrastructure overnight on March 14th. Ukrainian forces are intensifying their mid-range strike campaign as Russian strikes, degrade defenses, and disrupt defensive operations ahead of an expected Russian spring-summer 2026 offensive. I think Russia's going to go on some big offensive come this spring. See if that comes true. Ukrainian forces maintain positions or recently advanced near Sloviansk. Only 3 hours ago. Alright, let's talk about happening. Oh yeah, that's right. We had aerial refuel, the aerial tanker collision that killed like they recently took, apparently, like back in 2008, they, as a cost-cutting measure, they removed parachutes from tanker aircraft because tankers just don't go down like this. So now that's looking like all right. All of a sudden, it looked like Restream was. I wasn't streaming. Photos released Major John A. Clinner, 13 of Auburn, Alabama. Captain Ariana G. Savino, 31 of Covington. And Tech Sergeant Ashley B. Pruitt, 31 of Bradstown, Kentucky, were all assigned to the 6th Fuel Refueling Wing at MacDill Air Force Base, Florida, and killed in Thursday's crash of KC-1 Australia tanker, Western Iraq. I think there's supposed to be 6 people. There have been 6 people on that, so waiting for 3 more names, unfortunately. Rest in peace. Press F. There's command release footage of B-52 Stratofortress taking off for strikes against Iran. Bend over and grab your toes. It's time to show where the wild goose goes. That's not original dope. Habitual line crosser. Habitual line crosser made that joke when now that the buff is actually getting involved in strikes now. U.S. Department of Defense has identified the 6 service members who were killed in Thursday's crash on Air Force One. So these 3 assigned to the 21st Air Refueling Wing out of Rickenbacker Air National Guard Base, Columbus, Ohio. Captain Seth R. Koval of Mooresville, Indiana. Captain Curtis. Damn, that's a lot of officers dying here. Angst 30 of Wilmington, Ohio. Tech Sergeant Tyler H. Simmons, 28 of Columbus, Ohio. So were they all on the same plane? They had to be. Because one made it to Israel, one crashed. Reports of a ballistic missile impact in Tel Aviv following the launch of several missiles by Iran at central Israel. Israel's getting hit. Satellite imagery from earlier today, March 14, captured the America-class amphibious assault ship USS Tripoli, LHA-7, and her 2,500 embarked Marines. I don't think there's actually 2,500 of them embarked on that one ship. It's probably across the entire arc, split with the USS New Orleans and one other ship based out of Sasebo, quickly steaming towards the Middle East, having already entered the South China Sea. Oh, Grok ETA. Official ETA released for security reasons on March 12, 13. Okay. Thank you, Grok, for saying the obvious. Okay, so everyone's floating the idea that now that they're getting the 31st MEU Marine Expeditionary Unit with 2,500 soldiers, that they're going to use them to take Karg Island. Once they can secure Karg Island, that's something, I guess you could see that as a trading chip. Get Iran. But then that's just like, seizing territory outside of war. Because we don't have an official war going on right now. So if this escalates like this, we're getting into weird waters here where we're like functionally in a full-scale war with Iran. Now that we're taking territory, but we're not officially at war. Weird. We shouldn't be in this situation. Nonetheless, we are. So we take that island. I'm not. I don't particularly like that situation right now. I am very bearish on ideas of amphibious assaults in the drone and missile age. Alarms outstanding in central Israel after a new wave of missiles and drones was detected from 1 hour ago. Federation International of Automobile has released a statement following their decision to cancel both the Bahrain and Saudi Arabian Grand Prix reform. Oh man. Now they're getting screwed by this. According to U.S. Donald Trump speaking to NBC News, the U.S. may strike Iran's economically and strategically important again, telling NBC News we may hit a few more times just for fun. Park Island, the military facilities or the oil infrastructure facilities? All right, speaking of Iran's newly selected Supreme Leader Mojtaba Khamenei, which it's not even clear this guy is like functionally alive at this point. President Trump questioned whether he was still alive. Okay. Telling NBC News, I don't know if he's even alive. So far, nobody's been able to show him. I'm hearing he's not alive, and if he is, he should do something very smart for his country and surrender, though calling the news about his death a rumor. And at first, the Iranian-backed group Kataib Hezbollah, that's in Iraq. So when you see Hezbollah, Kataib Hezbollah is in Iraq, not Lebanon. Regular Hezbollah. Not to be confused with Lebanese Hezbollah. Okay, thank you. Has targeted Camp Victory base in Baghdad with FPV drones, albeit with little effect. Kataib Hezbollah is an Iranian-backed Iraqi group that is normally subordinate to a larger popular mobilization front. A bunch of these Shiite militias that are more loyal to Iran than, say, the Iraqi government. Nice place to hit. During his interview Saturday News about the Iran war, President Trump attacked President Volodymyr Zelensky, who has sent counter drone systems and experts to the Middle East to assist combating the threat of Iranian one-way attack drones, saying, I'm surprised Zelensky doesn't want to make a deal. Tell Zelensky to make a deal because Putin's willing to make a deal. Trump added that Zelensky was far more difficult to make a deal. With than Russian President Vladimir Putin over efforts to end Russian invasion of Ukraine. I'm guessing that deal is giving up the Donbass. That's the detail that Zelensky's not going to budge on. We'll see what happens come the if this summer offensive goes. Ukraine finally breaks. President Trump said he was surprised that Iran decided to attack other Middle Eastern countries in response to the U.S.-Israeli strike operation, and that U.S. strikes on Carthage Island on Saturday totally demolished most of the island, but that we may hit a few more times just for fun. Coming up on the hour, so let me just breaking just hit. Trump on Iran. Russia's perhaps giving information, perhaps they are not. Trump said he's not concerned at all about rising U.S. gas prices ahead of the midterms. Oh, I just checked. Usually it's $2 a gallon or 2.3 at worst. At the local Costco I go to get my gas at. Now it's $2.9. So yeah, we're feeling it at the pump these days. Otherwise, it's $3 all around. So God knows what's happening in California. Gas prices ahead of the midterms, predicting prices will fall and saying oil supply is being clogged up a little bit, but will be unclogged very soon. And he is very confident. We have people that are living that would be great leaders for the future of the country. On Iranian leadership, not about the U.S. Trump on Iran. The last person we need help from is Zelensky. Wish he wasn't saying this stuff, but this is just how he is. So apparently we straight up, like, Ukraine, we are getting their anti-drone interceptor technology that's far cheaper to the area now. Okay, same shit. Trump cast down on whether Iran's new supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, is still alive. Trump said Iran is ready to negotiate a ceasefire, but he is not prepared to make a deal yet. Iran wants to make a deal, and I don't want to make it because the terms aren't good enough. Are you receiving some back-channel negotiations we're not privy to? Last I heard, Iran come out saying, this is totally false. We're not here to make a deal. Big. Israel's running very low on ballistic missile interceptors while fighting Iran. The U.S. is known for months and expected the shortage. U.S. officials said it's something we expect and anticipate. The U.S. claims its own supplies are fine. We have all that we need to protect our bases and our. It's unclear if the U.S. will send interceptors to Israel, which could strain U.S. stockpile. Iran's missile attacks include cluster munitions are accelerating Oh, I'm wondering like how bad Israel is suffering right now. Like here in the continental US, we're fine. But in Israel, like how beat to shit are they at this point from missiles? Images show fire at Port Fujairah in the UAE following Iranian drone attack. They hit. Oh, the U.S. Army awarded Underworld Industries a contract worth up to $20 billion to deploy its AI-enabled Lattice platform and related defense system. 10-year contract running to 2036 includes AI command and control software, drones, sensors, data systems, support services. The deal aims to integrate battlefield sensors, drones, and systems to a unified AI-driven network. Oh boy. What the heck? Switzerland denied the 2 U.S. reconnaissance flights connected to the Iran war, citing its neutrality laws. While 3 other U.S. flights were approved, Swiss authorities said that any additional overflights tied to military operations were rejected. Reconnaissance flight, what, with like old U-2 flight? Old U-2 spy planes? Where are they flying out from? Britain? Try and map this out in my head where they could fly from. So it had to be somewhere like north and west. It had to be flying out of Britain. Oh. 3 members of Iran's women's football team who had sought asylum in Australia have decided to return to Iran, leaving only 3 of the 7 players who initially asked for protection to remain in Australia. Australia's Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke said that players were given special protection visas and multiple opportunities to stay, but chose to go back and reunite with the team. I remember Drew Pavlo was getting... Australian government was not moving fast enough. And I guess some of them decided to return. Maybe from pressure from their families. The Sun released new videos of the strikes on Iran. Those trees in the back. Like palm trees. What even was that? Is that a radar? That looks like a radar. No idea what that was. Maybe. I guess that's a radar dome. Now, Formula One canceled. The government officials approved allocating 2.6 billion shekels, about $830 million, for urgent defense procurement. Havana is expected to allow... Oh yeah, that's right. And the other thing is now Cuba is apparently capitulating. Cuba is expected soon to allow Cubans living abroad, especially in Miami, to own and invest in private businesses on the island. The move would formalize what already happens informally, as many small businesses in Cuba are funded by relatives overseas. Interesting. I didn't know that was happening. And now apparently Cuba is going to allow the FBI have access to Cuba's. What was the other news? Kuwait International Airport. Satellite analysis by Oregon State University. All right, Oregon. Shows widespread structural damage across Iran since the start of U.S.-Israel war. Major damage clusters in Tehran and Shiraz. Sure. 40-plus structures damaged in Bandar Abbas, home to a key naval base near the Strait of Hormuz. Researcher Yamon van de Hoek said, "There's really no front line at the moment. It's simultaneous damage across different corners of Iran." Yeah, there is no front line because we're not, we're not fighting anymore. New photos suggest a Giraffe 1X radar was likely destroyed during an attack on the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad today. Photos show the radome shattered, exposing a flat panel antenna consistent with the Saab system. Radar is designed to counter drone CRAM and short-range air defense, providing 360 surveillance and detecting small UAVs up to 40 kilometers away. The system was recently ordered by the U.S. Army from Saab, with deliveries expected in early 2026, suggesting it may have been rapidly deployed due to rising. Damn, alright. So, something that was moved in, bought rather recently. These guys in casual clothing. So this is the base system, and then what? This is the entire housing for the system. Oh U.S. flag was raised at the American Embassy in Caracas on Saturday, the first. That would have been one of the latter years. Oh, come on. Like, they're in frog suits. Couldn't make get out the regular blouses. Iran's IRGC warns the U.S. to evacuate all American industrial facilities in the Middle East, urging civilians near factories with U.S. ownership to leave the area to avoid harm. Oh, okay. You want to escalate that way? All right. We'll see if that does anything. They were promised regime change. Now many Iranians feel betrayed. In Tehran and beyond, residents worry that they will be left with a devastated country and the same autocratic rulers before the war began. Yep, that's kind of what it's feeling like. Unless there's like some secret like plan that Trump has cooked up at this point. Many Iranians initially hoped the U.S.-Israeli war on Iran would lead to the fall of the government. Instead, many now feel betrayed as officials signal regime change is unlikely. Residents fear the war will end with the same leadership still in power while the country is less devastated and facing continued sanctions. Some Iranians who once supported the offensive now believe they were used as a justification for the kind of were. Like you were. This all started with the protests and then the crackdown on the protests, and then we started Trump was like gonna make an immediate attack first, but we didn't have enough assets. By the time we got assets involved, the protests had mostly died down, and then we started the narrative shifted to, oh, we're trying to do a nuclear deal. So yeah, the protesters definitely got screwed in. People who want regime change got screwed. Yeah, casual corruption with Kushner. I don't care at this point about who's making money. That just seems to be like the way things go now. Don't have to raise capital for the dour note to end. Browser. Pull out of it. I think some tea. Start the game. Count. There it is. tweet out game cap. If that works. And light caffeine hit. There we go. Made another slop stew. Mainly, it's only beef. Nuts. Now, where did I leave off last time? That's still way too. Oh well. I T that in. Alright. I do hate that I can't middle mouse button. Oh, now we have some new sites. So the next thing is we gotta take out Carthage. This is getting ridiculous. They're now bordering us, so I still have an explorer out here somewhere, don't I? Yeah, my one explorer is just sitting out here. This Carthage now has 2 cities, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities at this point. It's where everyone has more than me. Oh god, Egypt is like absolutely swarming the Greeks. Sailed Halicarnassus. They have their spearmen. Why aren't those called hoplites? Alright, before we go to war with Carthage, I want to phalanx. Upgrade from warrior upgrades to pikemen or swordsmen. What are my units? What do I have to do to get the Komitatu? Spearmen. Stir. 3 horsemen. Archer has a bow. Eric's. What do I have to do to get Komitatus? And there's chariots. Don't have those. A mace man. How far up do I have to go to get... So there's the swordsman. Where's tech cohorts? Pikemen. Where do I get basic Komitatu? And then there's the ballista. So if anything, I should go from composite bow next time I see it. It's probably more important. Spoke me on what I... No, I'm studying phalanx right now. Axeman. Hold on here a second. Legionary or Histatu. Do I need Histatu? Requires stronghold. How do I get a stronghold? Require 4 active laws. Okay, so that's the big hang up. I like have only 1 law active. Yeah, I'm behind on this shit. I need 400 civics. God damn. Operation versus epic. So I need to get another tab. Damn, I am so behind on all of them. Versus science per year per urban specialist. Low training. Damn, sounds like Constitution is really powerful. Minus 20. Well, I'm already making tons of money as it. And do I need to get more? Yeah, I'm doing civics after civics at this point. And who's this guy? Trapper, civics. What is this? Wait, what is it taking to build this? On completion, plus 8% civics. Production. Cannot hurry. Hurry counseling increases the cost. $10 more. Why can't I not hurry? May hurry production in a city with at least developing culture. At the cost of some yields and increase in discontent. Ooh. I don't even have a governor. I think that's what I apply here, but it also costs me a lot. But this is Rome, so it should have some. Duke Vibius. Like he'll put out the most. And plus 7 happiness. So yeah, let's. Oh wait, no, he's already assigned some. 3.9 civics plus also happiness for the same cost. Sure, I'll give it to her. I don't have enough civics, and I'm really trying to save a little. By the way, I need to get married. Claudia. Why do the families hate me right now? Used to marry our offered suitor 5 years. Discontent. 6 years without Claudius leader. Single luxuries, honey, and olives from citizens to a city. Shit. Alright, well, that'd be more civics. Man, civics is the thing that I am absolutely lacking on. Current summary. Barium of Claudia is filled. Bonus effects. Build the Acropolis. A wonder, right? Cost 300 civics. A bunch of stone. Be the best place to put it, though. As soon as I get a free worker. Huge and central. You cool. Specialty strike, steadfast. Highlander from a hill. Not the strongest thing out here. And central. Trying to promote. Yeah, all of you. Upgrade to Axeman. I can do that with a bunch of. I remember go through and do that. Guys, move around and back into your place. Where do they get all these nomad cavalry? Elite nomad marauder. Where do you guys get this shit? So where is my my one boat? Can't do anything. One order left. Three. Need to build these. Oh. Can't do anything. No work. Discovered phalanx. Influence mission of King Decimus the New has led to an event. Domination of the soldiers converge to Roman paganism. There's no easy day in the life of Prince Titus the Equestrian. He has gained +1 discipline. Influence event. House Julii. Reports indicate that some in your court have been sharing information with the Egyptians. King Khufu the Brilliant of Egypt. And none of these guys really like me. Claudia really hate me, but Julii are probably one of the least ones. Has been heard boasting how he is eager to put the Roman technology to use. Following the trail, your agent discovered that the breakthrough came from a message from Prince Titus the Equestrian. To a distant relative in the foreign nation. Your guards intercept a subsequent message in which Titus is asking the relative to hide any involvement, confirming the suspicions. Brought before you in Tier, Titus professes innocence, claiming that the first message was a thoughtless mistake. Mistake or not, a punishment is necessary. Grant Titus a traitor to Rome. King Decimus +1 discipline, roll +32. Prince Titus' question becomes fugitive, mission capture, exclude from succession, cannot be ambassador change. Cannot be a courtier. Do I have this guy being anything? Plotting against King Decimus. The general of a slinger. Do -1 opinion of leader. Only be part of imprisoned events. Cannot be a family head. Let's see if we can get rid of him this time. Basically, the question becomes fugitive. Excluded from session, mission capture. Stick or not, a punishment is necessary. Brand Titus a traitor Rome. A punishment is necessary. Prince Vibius, the orator, your cousin, is now head of the Julius family. The opinion has gone from angry to pleased. Okay, so now he likes me. Oh, great. Now I kick one guy out, and then I got somebody loyal to me in charge. So if I were to have I were to try and do a family marriage. Get with Fabius. Oh, and I just blew a ton of civics with that, didn't I? Check out these projects. Midwife and permanent. Let's see this tea. Alright, let's see here. Festival, because they need it. More than anything, governor. Gain 5 discontent a year. Getting ridiculous. Adding a forum would help. Keep on adding this stuff in ahead of them. Council. 6 years. God damn. Have a governor. Push anything? The discontent level 3. Jesus. Completion 20 and 20 happiness. Not enough because I got like 28. This is one of the more messed up things I just disagree with. Is just like, oh, you have constant growing unrest. Need to focus. Enact volunteer. Completion plus 5 legacy. Start volunteer. 01. Left 8. I stop for a hit to legit. This nobles. Enact volunteer. Volunteers. Professional army versus volunteer. Fire manor. Citizenship, coinage, portcullis. Architecture, composite, mesh. And how far down the road is that? Hours. It's a library. Temple. Boat. Courthouse. Stronghold. Bonus card. Free perfume. Adds 2 perfume. Free onager. Fine roll. Where the heck is manor? And just see by where the thing is. Oh man, this is off. I need land consolidation. It's a lot. I need 2 of them. I doubt I'm gonna get this in time. This one, convert state religion. Boss, high synod. Meet with religious leaders to improve religion's opinion. I just realized I still had to. Free court scholar. Redemption, tier 3 theology. I need more laws than anything. Maybe it was available. Metaphysics. Oaked wheel, citizenship. That's not up there. Which one of the ones available? So composite bow is one of them. So the blue ones are available. Clear. I have 1, I have 2, I need 3 more available. So which one will get me? Give me a Gnosticism, metaphysics. Monasticism it is then. requires 4 active laws. Then requires improvement garrison. Do I have a garrison anymore? Stronghold requires citadel. Stronghold. Capital land. Developing. Improvement garrison. Requires capital land. There's 1 active max 1%. Enable stronghold. Capital land, 1 active law follows urban adjacent per city, 1 of 1. Need to look this up. It's an improvement. It has to be built on urban terrain, lush terrain, arid terrain. Capital land, 1 active law, urban adjacency rules. Per adjacent barracks. Where do I have a barracks? Here. Is it improvement there? Hamlet. I have the 2 of these things. I'm gonna see like when one of these guys is done, what it takes to build it. Not. Port. What does it take to build a garrison? What do I have to do? We want to build here a granary, sure. Port celebration. That airtightest corners you alone. That really doesn't. With the view of the capital blow, he blusters again against the current division in power. All power should flow from the throne. The noble families must answer to one ruler. He claims to lead a faction intent on changing the laws. If you do not do, I most certainly will. Vassalage. What do I have right now? I have vassalage versus centralization. No extra unit consumption outside border. So sounds like free law centralization replaces vassalage. Titus is not the king yet. I will ply him with fine wine. Affable. No, I'm not switching up my laws. Titus is not the king yet. Right. Actually, well, while I've got tons of this stuff, oh, let's see, tracker, marksman. Upgrade. Unit must be fully healed. Fine, then I'll promote him in the meantime. Heckler, Highlander, Focus, Tough. Next unit. Also you promote. Can build roads. So. Next unit. For you. Vote as well. Tracker. Can build roads. This unit. Crash in the city. Entry. I have a lot of militia units. Boat. Hitting +1 anchoring. That's about it. Character merit. Plugarch, Pathfinder is married. Okay. Family marriage with a Fabii. Yes. I don't want to get entangled with, got 10 more units. What do I do with this? Can't see up past here. Everything's blocked off. Oh. They're capturing the town. And at the end of this, probably gonna need to go to war with the Egyptians. They're becoming a bit of a pain. Maybe they'll knock Greece down a peg and then I can swap them. Just to be clear here, I am peace with all. Peace. Carthage. Bruce. Verticos. Trade mission versus via Ambassador Octavius. Sorry, let's do something to these things. He's on something. I blew 2 orders and 200 gold, so not civics. King Hishmat. Let's not make deals with people who aren't on our. What about the Vandals? They're at war with Carthage. Not good. Prince Vivius the Orator. Convert to state religion. Convert religion. I am not converting to either. I don't know what to do at this point. I could appoint a governor. Need 100 civics for that. I need to enact law. End year. A royal-in-law has died. Claudia Bar. Oligarch Drusilla commander is now head of the Fabii family. Many of you has gone from upset to angry. Fuck. Mission recruit family marriage. A new marriage on the Fabii has been arrived for King Decimus the New. Let's see here. Ilya the Spoiled is the best option. Ilya the Spoiled, older than me. Opinion of you cautious. Pompeia the tactician is more or less my age. Wisdom -20. Discipline. Courage. Governor, General, Ambassador. Go to one notable event. However, we will give you 20 experience. Maybe opinion +40. He likes me even more, so we'll go with her. Pompeia the tactician. Thank you. Who the heck's my head of state religion? Or head of Roman paganism? I need divine rule to get. Keep that going. That's citizenship, which I can get immediately after phalanx. Okay, Appler mobilizes target for 1. Bloodthirsty, damaged, combat, general. Celebration of many blessings. Festival finished. During the recently promoted completed festival in the city of Barium, acolytes of Manichaeism enter the city and participate in our celebration. The question is, what should we do with them now? Boot them out. We do not wish to spread their faith. Allow them to remain, but instruct the city leaders to treat them as cultural curiosities and nothing more, preventing them from spreading their faith. Welcome them with open arms and allow them to actively practice their faith. Minus money plus happiness. Manichaeism strikes to Barium. Alright, no, we're not doing that. I get 40 XP versus. All right. That does. Okay, you actually need it. Heal. Heal. Guess I can't promote this guy any further. Go sentry mode. Anything. Fortify. Zoroastrianism has spread to this city. Damn it. Roman paganism. Highest equestrian. Damn, he's old. Look at him. He is looking worse for wear. Convert religion. Convert my wife. Doesn't like me. Influence Decimus the New. Does this cost me? Oh, cost order. So what are you up to? You are my cousin. Fena has like the absolute. They need a festival. Try and tamp that shit. He doing his. Not making it fucking work. The civics is suffering because I'm building so much civic stuff. But alright. Developing cultural value in Barham. Wishing to do their part in support of Barham. Eager citizens have offered to journey to the wilderness to scavenge for food. How should we respond? Venture forth. I don't need that. Oh. Yeah, I don't need food, so you are not needed now. Where the heck? Barium is Pompaleo. That's Barium. So that nicked down their I need another worker to try working on the Acropolis. I'm not getting an act volunteer. Character marriage, dairy production, council 1. Plus 80% civics. City luxury. Fair. Can I give you anything? No. I have absolutely no luxuries to give any of you guys. Suck at this. Trade network, promotion. I'm just looking at these things. Roads, rival. Not a religion one, are you kidding me? Give the map up. I got 11 orders and not a lot to do with them. Once this guy's done, I'm gonna make it hand over fist right now. Wife has given birth to a daughter, Lucilla. Wow, that was fast. Duke Numerius has retired from the field. Okay. Position in your personal honor card has become available. Rival candidates from Fabia and Claudius families have both come. How are my standings? The Claudii hate me. The Fabii hate us even less. Fabian champion. I guess maybe I should. I'm not giving the town to another player. There isn't a character from the Claudii that I could even give the town to. Even are you. Candidates, witch jobs, idle candidates. This sucks. You're just so useless. I don't even know how to help you. $338. Where are all these people? 3. We have the ambassador. He likes me. Trying to influence Semproni. I forgot about that. Alright, we got an idle worker. Barracks, garrison. I'm gonna have you go build a garrison like up. Can't even build that one. Ishtar Gate. Recommended. I need to build the Acropolis. I forgot about that. Oh, I expended all of his moves, so. Heal. Heal. Get up over here. Oh yeah, that's right. There's no way through here. We're all fucking stuck here. I literally have to need to remove out that way, so anchor this guy to come around. This is like a incredibly like if he like anchors up. Harvester can harvest resource, tip, melee, attack, angry. Maybe it could work. I stick him right here. Let's see. Hopefully next turn he fully. All right. And orders on top of that. Chancellor requires zealot, judge, and builder requires spoked wheel. Another civics. Building up on civics now. I probably should throw a governor. Idle candidates. Prince Vivius the Orator. Meaning he is my heir, so it costs me money, but he increases happiness and civics, so bit of a smart investment. First judge for government. 100 city civics, requires zealots, requires volunteers. It's on. Okay, so this is actually increasing happiness. Thank you. So maybe you can actually do some good for this city. Meanwhile, you are doing actively. +2 orders and +5 food, but that ain't enough for whatever. All right. Prince Vibius is still my heir because we're still a what am I thinking of? Yeah, we're still a monarchy. We're still primogeniture and stuff. What is this? Honey? Why don't I send you around and collect some oh wow. God damn it. I send you down there. Go get those gems if they haven't been extracted already. I guess that's one thing I could do with these guys is just have them go. Just collect shit. Worker next. Man, this place is going to be incredibly under. Trying to Verona. Intern. Wow, that turn cycle really worked my computer. I don't know if you heard. You sexually exerted your influence with Matriarch Sempronia the Carpenter. Matriarch Sempronia becomes influenced by King Estimate. Trade mission. Our ambassador Octavius completed the mission to establish a trade network with Greece. The Greeks are willing to trade, but the terms are not generous. We'll give civics for wood. No. Let's trade training for wood. You have a lot of that. Trade orders for stone. 40 years. I am producing a lot of order. I do have a lot of training to spare. Probably what it ends of life. A tragic turn of adventure. Newborn Lucilla begins to languish within hours. She's no longer shows signs of life. Servants are able to attend to her wife's needs, but the child's time has passed. The nation mourns her loss. We summon our strength and move on. It becomes mourning. XP per year. King Decimus New becomes inspiring as governor per culture level, as leader all cities. Right to pause and reflect on the losses. Becomes compassionate. Wow. King Hishmat the Beloved of Carthage, minus 40 opinion from Cruel. Oh, so he's just gonna like me even less. Culture, oh, but that gives me the +4 civics. That's useful. Locust Swarm. Swarms of locusts have formed in Roma, stripping the fields and damaging crops. There is potential for famine as well as pestilence from many rodents who feed on the insects. Oh, I can't do anything. Send the people to the fields. -1 citizen in Roma. Damn. What did you just build? Shrine of Bellona. Where would I build the Acropolis? I'll send you over. Acropolis. Wonder of the world. Urban. Build anywhere. Cannot be replaced. Are hill and urban. Okay. So that looks like the place then. The barracks recommended, no. I need urban on a hill somewhere. Road, urban hill. Urban hill. About over here. Urban hill. Yes, I will build that, the Acropolis down there. How about you? For the garrison. Now, Mausoleum. $300 civics for. Damn, where can I build a garrison? No valid improvements. No wonder. Acropolis requires hill. Back up. Improvements. Valid improvement. Valid tile improvement. Urban improvement. Stronghold. Far. All right, that part. What about garrison? What's Bill Garrison, max 1 per city. Where do I have a garrison in the city? Improvement, that's a town. Oh, I can build the Acropolis here. City, alright. I need it. Oh, I need 300. Man, civics is my biggest Achilles heel right now. And that much stone. Wow. Wow, I suck at this. Well, it looks like we're gonna need lots of stone, so might as well go build that goddamn quarry. Just waste it. You're not gonna be able to build anything either. You're not gonna be able to build the Acropolis either, so. What to do, what to do. What has it got? Strike. Tribal units from combat. Axemen on. Some of you guys need to be trained into spearmen. I got like 3 axemen. If anything, you're gonna heal. In with you. I'm finishing this. I'm not finished. But yeah, each one of those hills, like, absolutely. I'm gonna go and collect those gems. God damn it! Uh-oh. Let me guess. They took the Vandal City. Nothing out there to collect at this point. No, you go camp that spot now that they're gone. Yeah. Oh, I'm out of orders. Never mind. Making progress on monasticism. Apadana. Global 20 a year. 2 victory points. God. We're all doing this. Requires a report that the constant Egypt and Babylonia may be amenable to diplomatic discussion and improve relations with us. Where shall we activate our envoy? Improve relations with Egypt. Improve. Who hates us more? They don't hate us. The kings. Alright, let's just cool things off. A difficult decision lies before you. Breaking all protocol, both Greece and Babylonia have sent offered a marriage to your cousin Prince Vibius the Orator. Would Morelia the schemer be more suitable, or perhaps Gemete the Younger? 27. How's my... What the heck? What happened to his hairdo? He's age 27. That shouldn't affect anything. Babylonia. I'm gonna piss off the Babylonians. Better have Greece on side. They're closer too, so we're gonna need their support. Upgrade charisma 3 to 4. I need my charisma. Damn. Alright, so making 54 a turn. I am working on a bunch of firing that are eating up civics. This one eat. Minus one eat. Oh, Foreign Livia doesn't hit. Festival for Council. Apprentice. Amend it. Oh, great. Now there's Judaism here. That's nice. All these religions spreading before even I can get mine going. I can't do it. It's too far away. God damn. Alright, never mind. You build a quarry. We need lots of stuff. Build a hamlet? Why? Where's the next work? 20 iron, god. I need more of I don't know. Let's do the mine. Actually. Or build a barracks. May as well upgrade you to fortify in that position. Oh no, wait. Go camp the goddamn honey. When it's ready, you can scavenge some. But I can already tell they've now they got 3 cities. That's 3 cities through. Anything else we can do? A series begun of Apadina. Harpisa is captured by Egypt. Alright, what's next? Halicarnassus. Meanwhile, Greece is really intent on taking this spot. I'm not even sure they have the resources. Just like, they've got their spearmen. Absolutely. Probably need them more for fighting at this point. Stonecutter developed in Fine finish, granary finish. Stonecutter first and yeah, alright, yeah. We are increasing our civics outputs. Homa city production. Great global stockpile +3 from Forum Livii from Pompaleo. +14 King Decimus the New from Orator. Forum Livy. Roma's not putting anything out. Because this is eating civics too. So every one of these things has role specialists. Production, 78 civics. Man, everything costs civics. Every one of these things requires civics. Balls. Everything requires production of civics. B3. Increasing capital, production 8 civics. Completion +9 order. That's okay. I think I need to just have these guys shitting out units. Because everything requires civics output. Annoying. If anything, I need a spearman selection. Let's get another spearman going. Anything specialist, I don't like that specialists are cost something. You guys, and then immediately working on. Let's see here. Another specialist. Someone called a specialist. Out. Pick it up. Man, we're just eating up civics. Sucks. Ugh. Still pretty high on it. Because what is Forum Livii producing? It produces 1 a year, but our costs 44 civics. There's 40 civics, 44 civics. So nasty. Out of order, so intern. Alright, now they're making a move on Halicarnassus. The Egyptians are, at least. Wife is giving birth to a daughter, Clodia. Wow. Lots of women. Oh, garrison. Dang it, where would I meet a mine? You know what? Let's cultivate all these barley fields. Oh no, wait. Now that he's anchored, he can make it. Sweet. Wow, he's able to make it all the way up there. High tile performance. Gave away our tile. Oh, let's not do that shit, shall we? Go up here. I want to go to war just... Finally put out a worker, if anything. Put it in for a militia as well. civics. All right, let's just save up for a you just stay there. Always faster to move around that way. I have a spare general. I don't. Decimus the new. Mission of the soldier -5 defense. Queso of Ravenna. Sure. Give something to the Fabii because they absolutely hate us. Don't have any orders. Let's be King Decimus the new. King Sempronia likes me. What else is there to do? Oh, so my own brother doesn't like me. Let's see here. Influence via King Decimus the new. Oh, I need 2 orders. I need 2 orders. I am behind. King Consort Pompey, the wife has converted to Roman paganism. Oh, that's nice. The health of oligarch service, the Pathfinder, has begun to decline. Oh, maybe if he's gone, we can. Sure, promote. Sure, let's give him tracker or something. And you just go sentry as well. Alright, now that all those units have moved out. See what's going on. So Carthage is probably taking this town. Probably time to confirm that. And then we need to go up and around the edge of the map. And I want to see what's in these northern territories. There's no barbarian tribes to deal with now. They've all been conquered. I got old to a 47-year-old. Alright, fine. I have used up all my units. Alright, so influence. Yeah, I need to try and get this guy. My head of religion. Master intercession. Influence be my brother. I need to get my brother to like me. What do you do? Demand tributes. Trade mission. High synod. Anarchism requires metaphysics. Metaphysics requires. Demand tribute from Egypt, Carthage. Trade mission. Not with them. Somebody else out there, isn't there? Move on. 12 order. 12 order. And 17 unhappy. Year. Oh, yep, they are going after Halicarnassus hard now. The Egyptians are rising up. Formed a slinger near the city. Oh boy. Developing cultural event in Ravenna. Matriarch Raptu the Pathfinder, head of Christianity, has made it known that she will be touring cities of the known world to spread the light of her faith. You have learned that Ravenna is on our list. How will you respond? Bar their gates, Matriarch Ravenna, +4 legitimacy. Plus 80 in Ravenna. Christianity spreads to Ravenna. No, let us make preparations to receive matriarch. Plus 80 minus TCU spreads to Ravenna. Matriarch becomes influenced by King Decimus. No. No. Not doing that. Greenery out here. So yeah, Arai Philaenorum. Well, we've established that, so they've got 3 cities now. 3 cities for the taking. Sentry mode, next unit. Alright. Sentry mode. Sentry mode. As we'll give you promotion. Marksman. Yes. Next units. Keep it like that. God damn. Nothing else. Leave event. Oh, wait. We have rebels. I forgot about this part. Can't hit him. Whatever. Get in there. Man, this town is just straight up trouble. If anything, you just need festival after festival after festival. Might as well complete the rancher while we're at it, but this just takes civics. Jesus. On completion, 40 growth plus 40 happiness. Like 3 of these will get us back down to discontent. Oh, who is governor? I get somebody, candidates with jobs, the ambassador. Nobody is going to improve this situation. Send fur, sure. Something to stem the bleeding. Jesus. This is so bad. Man, they're just producing rebels at this point. Something has to break with the Claudii. This guy doesn't mind me, but their entire family just hates us. Years without a Claudius leader. Our religious opinion of you. Oh, so they converted to a different religion. So we're just gonna have to beat this city into submission over like the next couple generations. In year. Oh, hey, did they move off the point? The mission of the soldier has died. Successfully influenced your brother, Prince Vibius the Orator, has become influenced by King Decimus. Might of Carthage. Carthage has decided to declare war. Rejoice, for the hand of Carthage reaches to uplift the petty barbarians of the frontier. Forum Livii shall fall under Carthaginian rule, and if the claim is not recognized, the other hand of Carthage wields the sword of conquest righteously. King Hishmat, the beloved of Carthage, words leave little doubt. Forum Livii is the only price he will accept to peace. If there was time to stand our ground, now is the time. All right. Developing culture event in Forum Livii. Mathematicians from Forum Livii have come before the court to present a recent breakthrough. They suspect that this is important work that may have valuable in applications. Add them to the court. New court scholar plus 20. What's the I'll just take the hit. Wow. Okay. That blasted through on that. Scholars of Titus, they question who have languished in prison appear in court to request his immediate release. They appeal to your renowned sense of justice and mercy. Despite this punishment, many still disfavor Titus. No longer imprisoned. Question imprisoned, released from prison. He will pay for his crimes. No longer compassionate. Fine, let him out. Anything, what I need is more mines. Build a mine up there if that's the recommended place to do so. Alright, so I now have available 4 places for laws, which is not the ones that you would like. Slavery versus freedom, exploration. Law, move with bonus along neutral rivers. Scouts move on water. Epics, plus 10 per unit killed. Rhetoric. What should I go for or anything else? Polytheism. Upkeep. Low money, minus 20 per year. Upkeep, minus 20 per year. Low civics. I do not need that low civics, so this is the lesser of the two evils. Freedom, minus 5% chance of rebels. Slavery, plus more output. Just gonna go with freedom. For growth's sake. Well, you're not the Highlander dude. Who's the Highlander guy? Man, did you really think this out before you did this? Oh wow, they can hit them from there? That's impressive. Alright, I'm gonna guard this area just to be safe right now. Oh, I am straight up out of orders. That went fast. Doing all that went fast. Actually, let me reverse that. Did they move off the city site? Now Carthage moved in. Motherfucker. God damn it. You snooze, you lose. Not fine. I'm just gonna... Well, actually, no. Now that they're a danger, I need to steer clear. Alright, but, you know, that's a devastating open... What is that? Is that a priest? Manichaean disciple. So now they're converting to Manichaeism. Power. Carthage is stronger. Comparison to the military strength of the two nations and our tribes. Really? They're more powerful than us? Damn it. Alright. Is there any chance we can get to Manor? Where is it? Trauma. Unlocks theology and awesome. Plus trade chance per year. Each city view with archive. Okay. Urban specialist. Let's see. Navigation. Harvester. Circle formation. Colonies. Serfdom. Wait, I don't have this already? Sovereignty. Decrees in the capital. This is doc. I'll just go ahead and navigation. I don't want to talk about it right now. Yep. Alright. Well, units right now. How's my civics doing? In 2 turns I can enact another law. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Move out. Hortensia, form Livii, and Roman ambassador have given birth to son Duke Postumus. Spouse, am I related to her? Whatever. Servius Pathfinders convert to Zoroastrianism. Oh boy. King Consort Pompey, her wife, has fallen ill. Fulvia, the governor of Forum Livii. Upgraded cultivator, farmless groves. What is there to do? Delver. Mines and quarries. That's probably more applicable. Hunting, caravan, unlocks caravan access. I'll go with Delver. Octavius is a royal in-law of your ambassador. Courage, discipline. Courage. Go with charisma. Another mine. God knows we are lacking in that. Next turn we can act another law. Alright, let's do a cautious move forward. Advance. Can't hit anybody. Alright, you guys stay in the rear. See if he comes and attacks us. They may have bitten off more they can chew out. Actually, wait. Harvest, honey. Got a worker to use. Yeah, that's probably important. You guys get up here as well. Want them doing it. Oh, they got a lot of units down there. Right, I'm gonna have to trite them. But I'm also out of orders. Good, so I can't do anything else stupid. Like expend civics on something. Oh, Christianity spread here as well. I probably need to look into what it takes. I need to figure out how I get divine rules so I can make... Wow. They really fucked up my spearmen. Never mind. Holy shit. Man, they got a ton of ranged units. Alright, everyone back up. Man, they have so many fucking units. Jesus. Wow, we're getting swamped. Your General Queso de Ravenna has fallen in battle, trampled beneath the horse, his family, and the Claudii family. Ask you know honor him in the family seat of Ravenna. How will you respond? A grand festival in his name. Inscriptions. I got food to spare, so... Worshippers from all over the nation arrive at court seeking direction. It is time to adopt Judaism as our state religion. Doing so will increase happiness in Judaism. You will see as improve relations with families who follow Judaism. No. War goals. War can forge a nation. Your generals suggest that you should show your commitment to crushing this despicable Carthaginians by adopting a new martial ambition on the ongoing war against them. Sacking the royal capital of Carthage would be a crushing blow. We shall slaughter the forces in battle. Kill 15 military units. Let's just go with that. We are going to need to back up, though. Fortify, fortify. Do you have a general? Let's add a general while we can. Idle candidates. All right, well, time to put my hat in the ring here. Oh, never mind. I'm on fortify cooldown. So, actually, no. You need to put out another spearman or anything else. Same thing with you. The slinger. You are so bad that I'm gonna leave that as is. Plus, okay. Oh wait, I can make a law. Monotheism versus polytheism. Serfdom, exploration, neutral guilds, epics versus exploration. You know what? I think this is probably the most useful for right now. Yes. Alright, so we're gonna have to fight a bit of a defensive war here first, guys. This is rough. I can at least attack from offshore, but I guess I don't have any range. Ooh, new worker. What do I need? I need a bunch of wood. Are you kidding me? Build a sheep pen. Thank you. Sure, while we're stuck here, let's promote you. Herbalist, heal action, ranger, plus 25% from trees, guard. Maybe they might attack me. Just get ranger. Move out of the city for a moment. Oh well. That's where I would send him so he can spy on that one area. Alright, so they're pulling some people back. Duke Vibius the Orator cousin has converted to Roman paganism. Good. General Antonia the Steadfast Sisters made a mistake after late and she's -1 wisdom. Okay. Not nice. Guys. Amphibious Besieger into Urban. I'm going to give you focus first. They're hidden, so you can keep an eye on these guys without having to. You heal. So we're doing some damage. Alright, looks like they are calling off the immediate attack on all of us. Can't attack into the city like that. Oh well. Sure, promote Heckler, Grappler, Maneuvers, +150, ignore zone of control, strike, Get this grappler next unit. Wow, that's all I can do. Let's keep on stacking up this 4 here. All right, I need to also figure. All right, no, let's finish that up. But what do I have to do to get divine rule? Topography, coinage, navigation, folk wheel, citizenship, code, engineering versus philosophy. Calligraphy versus iconography. Constitution versus tyranny. Mysticism versus polytheism. Rhetoric. Creation. Where is... colonies versus serfdom. Doctrine. Tolerance versus orthodoxy. Why do I feel like I'm missing it somewhere? Sovereignty. Constitution versus tyranny. No. Back out. Where's myself? Revert to religion. No. Requires world religion or divine rule. Requires citizenship. Citizenship. Divine rule versus legal code. Alright, so if I get citizenship, I'm gonna go for it because we're getting swamped by other religions and I want to consolidate around our pagan religion. Free court minister versus a courthouse. Plus 20% enables apprentice scribe. What does they do? Production, 40 civics. Plus 2 civics a year, so help doubling up on that. Alright, I guess I should probably do this. Idle candidates. Faustus the Younger. Sure, choose. Alright, I am turning through stuff here. I shouldn't necessarily be doing this. I add myself as general. Yes. Add general. Livia the drunk. Sure. That makes sense. They're a little bit calming down on me. No wonder the Claudia hate us so much. They're not even our religion. Fewest cities. Well, next time we get a city, I'll give it to you guys. God damn it. All right. It looks like they stayed them off at that city, but now with Halicarnass, with Trapezus, now have a knife into the throat of the of Greece right now. With Yushushen. Yushushen. That iron mine out. What I would give to buy to get that. One right here, so we're once we start carving our way through so I said, like, you know, oh, I'll go to war with the Carthaginians now. It's feeling a little bit more like I'm gonna have to wear down the Carthaginians for a bit until I can build up my military. Because apparently we are underpowered compared to them. Another spearman after that. They already have walls. They already put that in there. About to get a rancher. What does a rancher do again? 1 year plus science as a specialist. So finally picking up speed here. End year next. Pulled out. Discovered navigation. Duke Nemerius, a loyal third line, is severely ill, suffering from a high fever. Duke Nemerius, oh, that guy. And constant shaking, leaving him barely able to walk. Self-assured, assertive, Duke Vibrus the Order. Exudes an aura of confidence, +1 charisma. Jenna Notorious stood fast. Your sister, -1 wisdom. Okay. Hiram Master. Palace servants often find Queen Consort Pompeia walking among the gardens, openly pondering questions of life, morality, and desire. One day she asks if she may take lessons with one of the court philosophers. How shall we recommend? Expensive. Nothing too good for my queen. Build garrison. Sure. If we need a fallback position, probably better than anything else right now. You heal. Do light skirmishing. If anything, I want to pull them back while I can. Yeah, sure. Massacre them. +10 legitimacy. Good. All right. All right. Now, once they come after us, pull back. Battle line. Orders boost. Free Hastati. Well, Ace Man, Pike Swordsman, I don't need that. Battle line. Free Court Scholar, not what I need. Then they give me citizenship or say composite bow or something. Bespoke wheel. I'm gonna get the Hastati though. I need units. Speaking of which, just melee units, sure. Do 30% max level counterattack during melee combat. Sure, circle formation, good. Well, I'm out of units, so maybe I should go in here and raise some tiles just to fuck with them. I shit out a slinger here, but okay, well, can't do anything with you. Promote. Oh, I don't have any orders. Alright, oh well. End year. Alright, back out. Oh, they're dead. Oh, that was pointless. Man, they really want to go after my nice soft slingers. Alright, yeah, we got swarmed hard. Oh, and there goes that guy as well. Oh. Hit the thing on my screen again, which makes it glitch out like that, and I can't see anything. Alright, now I'm back. God damn it, that was awkward. News arrives from Carthage that King Hishmat, the blow to Carthage dead. New king Hodmush, the new of Carthage, has taken the throne. Their opinion of you is now upset. Yeah, that sounds about right. Third in the royal line has died. Alright, well, the traitor is gone, and the person plausibly plotting against me is gone as well, so that's nice. Impressively scarred. Alright. A new light, a new leaf. Succession. A messenger arrives from Carthage that is brought before you. Your palace guard watches her every move as she begins. I bring news that King Hishmash, the beloved of Carthage, has left this world, so begins a new reign of King Hodmush, the new of Carthage, and a renewed hope for an end to hostilities between... No. Unit killed. Sudden savior. The battlefield is chaos, and you are in the center of the fray. Your shield is in tatters, hacked apart by heavy blows of your enemy. Finally, the shield can bear no longer, and a heavily swung axe breaks through the bites into your arm. The adrenaline and the pain fight to hold you in their grip. Before you can sink to the floor, though, hands grab the back of your armor, pulling you away from the fray. You later discover that upon seeing you surrounded, the officer rallied the men and led a sorry to save you. Will you reward the sudden savior? Reward him. Commissioner's court, thank the troops for their leave. I'll take the happiness. Mutual benefit. A messenger arrived from Babylonia with an intriguing offer. King Marduk Nadin Ahi, the Great of Babylonia, finds himself with a strong military but a shortage of resources. His message is, perhaps we can both benefit from the situation. For a modest fee, you can acquire the service of a powerful Akkadian archer, a rare sight outside the forces of Babylonia. Of course, the message concludes, if you refuse, I will find some other way for Axis forces. They may end up in Roma regardless. An excellent offer. Alright, I'll take it. Mercenary Akkadian archer. Thank you. That's probably going to be useful right now. You pull back. You stand up there. Thank you. Promote, guard, brave, horsebane, shrapnel, attack splash plus 25%. Sure, let's go with that. Whatever that is. Warrior. Add general. Let me add myself again. Oh, I don't even have enough blank for that. Enough training for that. Wow. Promote. I don't have any. I don't have enough training for all of this. And those Astadi can't come soon enough. All right, worker. Another quarry. Mine. Fine, we'll build a garrison. Thank you very much. And the next guy over here. Can we not build a farm? This would probably be the best place to build a farm, so I'm actually going to build this next time there, because this town is going to have anemic growth without it. I'm out of orders. All right. You attacked. Oh, yeah. So we got swamped there. That was a mistake to sally out like that. For 3 hours. I don't know. Let's push another turn to see what the heck happened. Keep on sentry. That guy moves away. Maybe we have a chance to move out. Wow, really? Man, they're just gonna swarm my guy here. Wow! And that was with my general in it. Man, I am just cursed. Every time there's a unit that my guy is in, he gets swamped and killed. Need a lot. Carthage is now at peace with Egypt. Oh, they were at war? I didn't know that. Or maybe they were at truce. Oligarch Drusilla, the commander, has converted to Roman paganism. Alright, the health of Prince Titus, your uncle, has begun to decline. Now ill. Prince Consort Sophronia, I don't care. Rather ill. Oligarch Drusilla, commander. I just like to point out, it's like all my characters convert, but to Roman paganism, but none of the but world religions are spreading. As strict governor, new infantry units, carpenter, new siege ship, inspiring. No, I'm gonna build a farm first before anything else, because this is trapper. We need a farm out here more than anything else because there's no. What are you doing? Fine, build a garrison. Are you hurt? What happened to you? Steadfast versus shield bearer versus ranged unit. That'd probably be useful. I have myself as general. Oh, it was already promoted. Fuck, never mind. Yo, dog, get up there and hold position. It's gonna hurt, but we need to do that. Ugh. He's gonna die. Oh, he's on cooldown. All right, fine. No, you get back there. That was a waste of a turn. Actually, wait. Yeah, stay there. All right. You need to be sentry. Who are you? Just pass the turn, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Getting rough. Yeah, Romulus Legacy's gonna fail. Alright. On attack cooldown. Shit. Can't add general. What else can I do? Prince Tight. Wow. Are we all this fucking old? Or uncle? Oh, what happened to my brother? Or my cousin? Need divine rule, so I need citizenship. I'm out of money. Try and do something like that. I promise you should be rallying the troops more than anything else. Costs 100 civics. No thank you right now. Man, just Ravenna just sucks right now. And can use some more word for another Byreme. Sure, let's throw another Byreme in here somehow. Something. Alright. What is there going on? Bastards idle can be sent on a mission. Truce with Carthage, no. National peace. Egypt with Greece. Is ill. Requires men pleased. Cautious. God. King Decimus were. I'm already. So I need to get this guy to like me more. Are you kidding me? Alright, maybe a high trade mission that'll help, on trade mission requires men pleased. Who? For an opinion, 100 to 199. Alright, so we gotta improve relations with us. Cancel all trade, demand tribute via Ambassador Octavius, trade mission, asked to join war on Carthage, influence via Decimus the Warrior. That'd be the next thing to do. What else to do? End year. And they're retreating when things get too rough. Damn it. Theobat has died in office. Shit. Governor Aulus the Younger is converted to Roman paganism. Time passes with Claudia is growing up too fast and eager to learn. How would you like to educate Claudia? Sure, study philosophy, like your mother. Die in office. Choose a new ambassador. Sure, I'll make my head of religion ambassador. This your cousin is the governor of Roma. Upgrade intelligence, carpenter, siege ship units, affable, +2 per culture level. Sure, we can use more science. What's next? Farm. Back up to the city, goddammit. Alright, fortifying this position. You back out. Heal. And fortify. Man, this one little pasture becomes such a battleground. This is like the Jezreel Valley or whatever. Right, fight them until you run out of steam. Keep watching them. I'm on an active mission. Influence Oligarch Severius the Pathfinder. Build the Acropolis. I guess this is the spot to do it when we have the... How much does it take? 300. We honestly could start it, so honestly... Probably should get started on that at some point. So actually next turn, I'm not going to go for the next law I can get. I'm just going to wait until I have an idle worker. Send him over to build it out here. Um, 5 years out. 3 years out. 1 year out. Honestly, next turn, you're building the Acropolis, buddy. You're starting that shit, because... really behind. Carpenter is idle. Intercession religion. Yeah, unit lost, and I keep on spitting them out. Here, alright, new one out here. It really isn't useful. These axemen are really good at chewing up my my goddamn spearmen. So even though I hit fortify, yeah. End year. Up, and there they go. Man, they're just getting beat the fuck up. Jesus. Oh man, we are at risk of losing this goddamn city. It completed in Assyria. Prince Titus, your uncle father, has died. General Antonio Steadfast, your sister, General Axeman, has died in the field. Oh. My sister got killed in the field. You successfully exerted influence on oligarch service Pathfinder. Okay. Prince Vivius the Orator, your cousin, is severely ill. Alright, who's my heir now? Oh, Prince Vivius the Orator. A mysterious Jewish prophet Moses has suffered a grave loss. His wife has died and he wishes to buy royal land on which to build a tomb, but would be more beneficial for him to pay annual rent. Moses' followers hang on this every word. Rent him the space, but keep ownership. Yeah. Screw the Jews. It's a good thing that nobody pays attention to me so I can say shit like that and I won't get clipped. So this seems like to be the ultimate like stereotypical like Jewish money grubber thing is no charity, you have to pay rent on the place to bury your wife, and I don't care about the Jewish religion's opinion of me. Agrippina, the governor, Barium, and a court soldier. Upgrade carpenter, affable, intelligent. Acropolis. Oh shit, I need a fuck ton of stone. Wow, and that was a lot. I'm just gonna hold you there for the time being until we can get enough stone. Actually, if anything, I needed to build more stone. So actually that was premature. We need tons and tons of stone. I need lots of stone. We need to be building quarries everywhere. Yeah, how about you go up there and you build a quarry? Do you have horsebane? No. You don't have horsebane either. Hold up. Yeah, just get over here. Hold the line. Fortify. Add general. It's on a fortify cooldown. Shit. Heal. God damn. I am like being overrun. At least in territory at this point. Axeman, Slinger. Yeah, that's all we can do right now. Get those Hastati next turn. I want to see what those things can do. I don't have any money to do that. Never mind. Can I rally the troops? Yeah, sure, let's do that. Carthaginians are swamping us. See how bad this gets. God damn. Oh, and there goes another axeman. Discovered free Hastati. Oh, I'm gonna need them. Known as the capable. Cognate units trained 7 times 100, 700. Units promoted plus 14. All right. That's an interesting way to get it. You owe me. Mission intercession event. Ambassador Semproni the Carpenter stops you outside of your chambers with a frazzled look on her eyes. You have no idea what I had to do to get Oligarch Drusilla, the commander, to support you. I spent day after day after day as side to side, bringing her around. Shows a finger in her chest. You owe me for this. How shall you respond? No, I am a king. I owe no one. Okay, let's not. Now holds a favor from King Decimus. Sure. I want you to enforce religion on all of us. Roger. I already wanted that. status? Get over there. Testudo, yes. Nice. Testudo, promote. Holy shit. Corey, sure. Citizenship, yes. Oh my god, finally. Alright, we're gonna fail that legacy, but oh well. Kill 50 military units. We're working on it. Unit killed. A lone soldier returns from recent fighting, battered and bloody. The haunted look in his eyes speaks of tragedy before his mouth even opens. After days of fighting, your troops under Livia's command were at breaking point. Finally, Livia agreed to meet with the Carthaginian leader, taking a small cohort of officers and guards into the enemy camp. They never had a chance to talk. Young Fabius officer in training, spooked by the idea of a trap, grabbed the bride of Livia's horse in a sudden movement. The ensuing massacre was swift and violent, with only one soldier left alive to tell the tale. Upon hearing the news of the devastated Claudius blamed the Fabius boy for the death of Livia. How will you intervene? Livia is a fool for trusting you. There would have been no fight if the boy had remained calm. Okay. Well, this is a time to let the Claudii not hate us as much. Ludus. Claudia's tutors come before you, contrite and stammering apologies. Before their morning tour, Claudia and her friends evaded the doddering old men and went down to the city, chancing upon a public ludus where young children are educated in reading, writing, and arithmetic and poetry. Watching for a time, Claudia was struck by the poor quality of the instruction. She now believes that standardizing mass education in the city might improve the learning of the lower classes. There's a large but important investment. Not have this money right now. It is good for Claudia, who has a close group of friends. Now we better spend focusing on her studies. Requires a citadel. What do I need for a citadel? Improvement, stronghold. A culture that is strong. Urban adjacency. Stronghold. Requires 4 active. I need 7 active laws for a citadel. Jesus. See here. Let's see here. Add general. On formation cooldown. Shit. Oh, I'm expended all my turn. I just had like a bunch of events pop up. Sent on a mission. Demand tribute. Mission, High Synod. Sure. All right. Well, she's no longer customer reminder. Make Faustus ambassador. Hold up. Alright, nothing I can do at this point. Alright, can you do anything? Are you on a mission? You're rallying the troops. I need to influence her to get her better on my side. Also, I like how the Hastati have spears when they're supposed to have... Well, the word hasta is where the word spear comes from, but in classical antiquity, it was known that the Hastati had short swords instead of spears. Babylon is now at peace with Egypt. You have rather the military resulting in higher morale and discipline. Plus 190 training. That was kind of useless. Your wife gives birth to Amelia. Man, all I have is daughters. Oligarch Severus, the Pathfinder Governor, has fallen ill. Aulus the Younger is no longer ill and fully recovered. Yeah, alright, yeah, I understand. I flubbed that. I fucked that up. Man, a quarry all the way out here? Build a mine. Let's see here. Let's see here. Add general. Let me get in the fight again. I hate the Ravenna thing is like, I have another spearman anywhere? No. No. Or Axeman. You are useless. You have... No, I'm just going to upgrade you now. For promotes. Combat focus, fierce, horsebane versus mountain use, fierce versus infantry focus. What's this one? Defense and strength. I'll just do combat. Best we can do right now. Let's see here. He's in Testudo. Can defend in formation against ranged units. Leader General, stun. Tactician General, countering during melee. Counterattacks during melee. Okay, so it's useful for if any of these guys actually want to go toe to toe. Really? But fine. I need a probably need more lumber mills. Anything else out here? Probably should build one right there. On the smack dab of all this woods. Same out here. One over here. What is this stuff? Marsh flat. Oh, hey. Combat strike, amphibious shield bearer versus ranged units. Sure, fuck it. Take that. Scribonia the Loyal. I can't do that right now. Bar is not influenced by you. Damn it, she's as influenced as I can get her. Try and influence her. It's a lot of... Oh, hey, never mind. They took the they were able to conquer the city. Now, you go up here. Harvest honey. There we go. Something useful. Looks like they laid off Halicarnassus. So now Carthage has 4 cities for the taking. It would be easier to take them without anybody there, but man, Ravenna will hold. Probably take a break at some point. Call it a night. Going on 3 hours and 30 minutes. Okay. Some of them are retreating. Of course they're attacking the spearmen. Do a fucking spear wall, retard. Well, there we go. God damn. The mausoleum. Prince Vivius, the orator consul at Roma, has died in office. Damn, who the heck is next in line? Prince Posthumus, now old enough to be tutored by courtiers. He is my heir after all. You'll study tactics. Yeah, you're gonna need that, buddy. Man, we're just shitting out fucking spearmen for no good. Promotes. Guards. Yes. Nope, we're gonna do another spearman, because, nope. Don't have enough goddamn wood. By do another spearman. Actually, wait. Probably better spin him out here. Spearman. Up to the front, will you? Promote. Combat. Yes. Promote. Combat 2. Focus. Highlander. Yes. Ranged units. Immune to panic, stun, disarm, grappler from King Decimus. Alright. Stuns targets for 1 turn. Technician, leader, general, stun from King Decimus. Alright. Counterattacks during melee. So please come in and fight me. God damn it. Non-promoted cooldown, so they're getting their stripes in. Oh, kill you. God damn it. Didn't kill him all the way. Kill these spearmen. Alright, end year. And they're pulling out. Looks like we fended them off. Yeah, that's right. Run, fuckers, run. News rise from Babylonia that King Marduk Nadin Alha the Great of Babylonia is dead. Now, ruler of Luti. A new ruler, King Lutipri. Really. The new Babylonia has taken the throne. Their opinion of you is now cautious. Egypt is now at truce with Egypt. Oh, so they stopped fighting for a bit. You sexually exerted influence on Queen Consort Pompeia, but appear weak in the process. Queen Consort becomes influenced by King Decimus. -1 legitimacy. Man, everyone's ill. Cancel trade. A messenger arrives with a stern warning from Egypt is pleased with your ongoing trade with Greece. Their hated enemy. They demand that we cease. We will not stop trading with Greece. Oh, we will stop trading with Greece. We will not be told what to do. Screw you guys. The pride of Lutipri. With the death of King rule of Babylonia is passed to King Lutipri. At the feast after his taking up leadership, King Lutipri, the new Babylonia, is heard loudly boasting of how Babylonia stands above all others, especially Rome. Your people are upset at the slight to your nation, and the court pushes for action. How will we retaliate? I mean, the people shouldn't even know that's even said. That's like a narrative that you tell the people about. Declare a curse on Lutipri. I'm above such insults. Alright, fine. I'll take a hit to my legitimacy for that. Not caught. Man, they got a Wikipedia, Education in Ancient Rome. Alright, thank you for that Wikipedia link. A valuable tutor in Roman society is ultimately the duty of the parents to oversee the child's education, in addition to the basics of business and domestic skills. It's important to teach the moral and civil responsibilities that make a good citizen of Rome. Claudia has quickly mastered everything that you have taught her and asked for more. How will you state her appetite for learning? Give Claudia access to historical texts of your people. Encourage her to spend more time training. Users are doing well enough. Man, oh wow. Actually, no. I'll do this, and while we're at it, I'll pass a law. Serfdom or colonies? Freedom or slavery? Serfdom? No, I already have enough of a problem with that. Can buy tiles with money. That's not as useful, immediately useful. Slavery versus freedom. Freedom. Oh man, we are getting high on stone right now. Because the Acropolis is 12,000 stone, so we're getting close. Build another lumber mill. Yes, thank you very much. Another quarry. Man, he doesn't know what to do with himself. And it'd be nice if we could actually exploit that citrus. That would be nice. Why don't we actually invest in some fortifications? All right, never mind. All right, everyone heal the hell up, because this fight ain't over. Heckler shield bearer. Yep. Promote focus from Highlander. Yes. You also, I don't have enough training for you. We've actually burned through so much. Not even for you. Still get you. You. Heal. Who's left? Spearman? Get up there and guard him. I'm gonna build some fortifications along here. Alright, so honestly I've been going to stream for 3.5 hours, so honestly I should back with Dark Souls tomorrow night. I know what I'm gonna do with myself for the rest. I should probably do something with that stew that is just that braise more or less, as in hopefully it's cooled down at this point. That said,